Chelsea winger Jadon Sancho has begun to flourish at Stamford Bridge on his loan spell from Manchester United, and there should be nothing stopping the player becoming a full completed Bluesman next season. The 24-year-old has banked 2 Premier League goals this month and is looking a much more dangerous prospect than during his time at Old Trafford. Chelsea confirmed the loan signing of the player on August 31. That was a loan-to-buy deal, with the Blues obligated to sign Sancho permanently for £25 million at the end of the season, but there can be complications with such arrangement between clubs. However, transfer expert Fabrizio Romano has now given his verdict on the matter. Writing exclusively for Give Me Sport, Romano said the English winger is considered a crucial part of the squad, with Chelsea target to return to Champions League football in 2025. But one thing is guaranteed for sure: regardless of Chelsea's final position in the Premier League table this season, Sancho will be at Cobham wearing blue next season and beyond. There is no chance for Sancho to return to Manchester United at the end of the season, despite the arrival of new head coach Ruben, who is well known for giving chances to several players even when they are out of the project. This is not going to change anything in the agreement between Man United and Chelsea. With a deal in place since the end of August, they tried to make it work with players included, but Ben Chilwell was never a concrete option, while there was no chance for Man United to accept Raheem Sterling as part of negotiation. The two clubs ended up closing the deal with Chelsea covering the main part of Sancho's salary plus a loan with an obligation to buy in the summer of 2025 for financial fair play reasons. Sancho became one of the first to brave a transfer away from the safe haven of English football as a teenager, being picked up by Borussia Dortmund and leaving behind a Manchester City setup on their way to developing Cole Palmer, Phil Foden and Liam Delap, among countless others. By the time Chelsea turned to Sancho as a deadline day option over the summer, the hype around him had nearly vanished. Across 2.5 seasons at Old Trafford, he has scored just 12 goals, assisting 6. Compare that to his Bundesliga-only record at Dortmund, and it is no surprise why Sancho was no longer spoken of in glowing terms. In each of his 3 seasons as a regular in Germany, he managed more goal contribution in the league alone than during his entire United career. A 6-month loan from January 2024 looked to have ignited the spark again, but at 24, Sancho was somewhat of a risk. He had fallen out with Erik ten Hag, being criticized for a lack of discipline, effort and quality during most of his time back in Manchester, and was at the lowest ebb since becoming a senior professional. In fact, given his standing as a youngster at Watford, where Joe Sheed first took note of him before reuniting at City and now Chelsea, it is arguably the least valuable he has ever been. Chelsea saw a chance with Sancho, not only on a loan but also with a tiny maximum purchase option of just £25 million, a third of what United paid for him 3 years ago, and has so far been rapid. Sancho's end at United came just 3 games into last season when he was left out of the matchday squad for a trip to Arsenal. Ten Hag explained the decision bluntly: "Because of his performance in training, we didn't select him," he said on live TV prior to kickoff. "You have to reach a level every day at Manchester United." Sancho, wounded by the comment, hit back online: "I will not allow people saying things that is completely untrue." He posted to Instagram, "I have conducted myself very well in training this week. I believe there are other reasons for this matter that I won't go into. I've been a scapegoat for a long time, which isn't fair. Ten Hag will never select Sancho again." He was cut out of the squad, asked to apologize or be exiled. Sancho refused. A statement from the club read, "Jadon Sancho will remain on a personal training program away from the first-team group pending resolution of a squad discipline issue." With no such coming together or agreement, Sancho was loaned to Dortmund in January. Chelsea have been the other club to benefit since. During his time at Borussia Dortmund, playing for club and country, Sancho was no stranger to being late. In 2018, while away with England under-19 squad, Sancho was dropped for a match along with Foden after being late for training. He was also known to be a non-punctual when at Dortmund, but never let it impact his performance level. Former United teammate and ex-Chelsea midfielder Nemanja Matic claimed he was always being late when at Old Trafford as well. At Chelsea, players acted professionally. They were punctual and were never late for training, but at United, it happened almost every day, he said of the general discipline at the two clubs. Among the players who would always be late were Paul Pogba and Jadon Sancho, a couple of other players. Matic added, "The rest of us, who were always on time, were angry, so we decided to form a kind of an interdisciplinary committee. With me serving as its president, I put a sheet of paper up on the wall where I documented the names of individuals arriving late. During one particular season, we collected around 75,000 £1 in fine. We had planned to use the money to throw a party in London, but we didn't due to the COVID outbreak. In the build-up to the 2022 World Cup, which Sancho did not make the squad for, Ten Hag revealed that Sancho lacked the desired physical and mental fitness. He missed the last 4 club games before the tournament. He was not in the right status or fitness state, said Ten Hag at the time. I have had several talks with Jadon. When the league started, he played some good games, but after we got a drop of level. Sometimes you don't know why or what is causing it. Most of the time, it comes slowly. First you observe, but the statistics back it up. In the start of the season, he had goals and assists, but his key moment and key action became less and less. It's a combination of physical, but also mental. We are trying to research and get him back. Chelsea let off to sign Sancho came after he had been made a part of Ten Hag's pre-season squad at United. He was reintegrated under the Dutchman and played during the Tour of America, but it did not solve the long-term issue. United always planned for him to leave later on in the window and got their wish. Should Chelsea finish above 14, now looking a formality as expected, then Sancho will not have to return from his loan. Even if new manager Ruben had a willingness to bring Sancho back and to offer him a lease of life, United no longer have the choice. Sancho is playing with a newfound freedom at Stamford Bridge and appears to be enjoying himself while not being the center of attention. He has all but said as much with the weight of expectation removed from his shoulders. Enzo Maresca spoke to Sancho prior to the transfer, cementing his demand that performance level, energy and discipline all remain in line with his standard. For now, there is no threat of Sancho breaking the promises he made. So guys, this is all about the news. What do you think about Jadon Sancho move from Manchester United to Chelsea? Do you see Jadon Sancho going back to Manchester United? Please, whatever opinion may be on this, I'd like to see it on the comment section. Do it to like, comment, and do not forget to turn on your notification to enable you to see when next I post. Thank you for watching this video. See you in my next video. Bye.